Welcome to Part 50 of my report on the McCarrick Report by Patrick Parson. Can you believe it? This is Part 50 of my report on the McCarrick Report, which puts us on page 185 of the McCarrick Report. Since the report ends on page 449, we still have 264 pages to go. Today we are starting Chapter 17 with the catchy title of Additional Information Received by Nuncio Montalvo Following Announcement of McCarrick's Appointment to Washington, late 2000 to early 2001. As we saw in the previous segment, Hierarchy decided any allegations that might be brought up against McCarrick could easily be denied, and therefore were no longer considered an impediment to the appointment of Archbishop McCarrick to a more prominent post. McCarrick's appointment as Archbishop of the Washington Archdiocese was not joyous news for everyone. A Dominican priest, Father Boniface Ramsey, was certainly concerned when he heard about it. Having heard rumors about McCarrick's use of the beach house and manipulating seminarians into sharing McCarrick's bed, Ramsey felt something should be done. But what? He approached Priest 8 for guidance, feeling he had a moral obligation to report McCarrick's outrageous behavior, but wondering if reporting it to Apostolic Nuncio Montalvo might result in retaliation. Although Priest 8 had been to the beach house himself, he said he had never seen or experienced misconduct by McCarrick. Now, the report suggests Ramsey might have had an ulterior motive for reporting McCarrick. According to a footnote, Ramsey believed McCarrick had removed him from a position in the faculty at Seton Hall because Ramsey had urged the expulsion of a seminarian who was one of McCarrick's favorites. Ramsey was concerned McCarrick might interfere with other academic posts if he found out Ramsey had reported rumors about McCarrick to the nuncio. Following guidance from Priest 8, Ramsey did contact Nuncio Montalvo, making clear he was reporting a rumor without specific names. At Montalvo's direction, Ramsey wrote a letter to the nuncio, relating what he did know about McCarrick sharing his bed with seminarians. Ramsey also admitted he was not aware of accusations of overt sexual behavior in bed, and also his belief that McCarrick no longer engaged in that behavior. So Ramsey did not identify specific individuals, but he suggested the rectors of Immaculate Seminary would know about McCarrick's activities. Before sending the letter, Ramsey got cold feet and telephoned Nuncio Montalvo to say he had decided not to send the letter after all. Montalvo responded, "What do you think we are, fools? Send the letter." So Ramsey sent the letter to Montalvo, by special courier. Montalvo also received an undated anonymous letter in early 2001 saying, quote, "A serious scandal could happen if McCarrick is made a cardinal. Please avoid this," unquote. Nuncio Montalvo forwarded both Ramsey's letter and the anonymous letter to Secretary of State Cardinal Sodano, including a note stating that Ramsey's letter deserved serious consideration. Cardinal Sodano, in turn, gave Ramsey's letter to Pope John Paul II. The letter came back from the Pope, and Cardinal Sodano made a notation, "Received back from the Holy Father, nihil dicens," which, according to an internet translation, seems to mean saying nothing. And that is that. Church hierarchy was definitely aware of McCarrick's habit of sleeping with seminarians, but if they believed such reports were true, they seemed to look at it as more imprudence than sexual immorality. There was nothing in the way to McCarrick's path to Washington, D.C. But may nothing stand in our own way on our path to salvation. Let us recognize our own shortcomings as we ask for forgiveness through the prayer that our Holy Mother gave us on July 13, 1917, in Fatima, Portugal, to three shepherd children, Lucia, Jacinta, and Francisco. O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, and lead all souls to heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy.